Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve some DTFT problems. Okay, DTFT of some standard signals we are going to solve. So in the previous videos, we solved the DTFT of unit step signal, unit impulse signal, then rectangular pulse, exponential signal, okay, right-sided exponential, left-sided exponential, double-sided exponential. Okay, so for so many signal we solved. So now we are going to solve if the input sequence x of n is a some finite sequence, means how to solve we are going to see. Okay, so this problem, so it may ask for 2 mark question. Okay, so in Z transform itself, okay, the next chapter in our 4th unit is a Z transform. So the Z transform is exactly resemblance to the Fourier transform. Instead of the e power j omega, in the place of e power j omega, we are going to put the variable z. It is called as a z transform. Okay, so the problems all are similar to that one, this DTFT. Okay, so question is, find the discrete time Fourier transform of the sequence x of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you know this is the discrete time sequence structure. Okay, and here under this one there is an arrow is there. So what is the meaning of this arrow? This arrow indicates this is the value of x of n at n equal to 0. Okay, that is origin. Okay, so you know if you want to draw the x of n graph, means along x-axis we are taking n value, along y-axis we are taking amplitude. Okay, at n is equal to 0, what is the value? What is the amplitude? 1. Okay, so this 2 is the amplitude of the signal x of n at n equal to 1. 3 is the amplitude when n equal to 2. 4 is the amplitude when n equal to 3. Okay, that's all. For the remaining time, this signal is having not at all any amplitude. So that's why this signal is said to be the finite sequence. Okay, finite sequence. So for the sequence, we are going to find the DTFT. Okay, so you know the DTFT formula. So what is the DTFT of any signal x of n? Capital X of e power j omega equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n e power minus j omega n. Okay, so this is the formula for the discrete time Fourier transform. Okay, and in that formula we have to substitute the value of x of n. So you see in the standard formula, summation n is n, what is n? N is the discrete time. The time n is varying from minus infinity to infinity in an actual formula. So now the given x of n, the x of n is having only 4 samples. Okay, so this 4 sample is available in which time? N equal to 0. This is n equal to 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so the x of n is available between the time n equal to 0 to n equal to 3. So that's why the summation limit we have to restrict to summation limit we have to restrict to n equal to 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3 x of n e power minus j omega n. Okay, so next one we have to expand this summation. Okay, so if we have to expand, since the summation is only 4 summation only, n equal to 0 to 3. Okay, so 4 terms we have to add. So that's why you just expand. So first one we have to put n equal to 0 in this expression. So if you are putting n equal to 0, x of 0 into e power some value into 0, so e power 0, plus put n equal to 1, x of 1 into e power minus j omega, plus similarly n equal to 2 means x of 2 e power minus j 2 omega, plus x of 3 into e power minus 3j omega. Okay, so now we have to substitute the value of x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3 in the above equation. What is x of 0? The value of x of n, our input sequence x of n at n equal to 0. So at n equal to 0, what is the amplitude? 1. So this 1 is called as x of 0. This 2 is called as x of 1. This 3 is called as x of 2. This 4 is called as x of 3. So you now substitute this value in this equation. So we get the first one is x of 0 is 1. So 1 into e power 0, 1. So 1. Plus what is x of 1 value? 2. So 2 into e power minus j omega. Plus what is x of 2? 3. So 3 into e power minus j2 omega. Plus 4 into e power minus j3 omega. So this is the answer for, this is the DTFT answer, discrete time Fourier transform of our given finite duration sequence. Okay, this is one of the problem. Okay, this is a 2-mark problem. And the next one, so we are going to see this problem. That is already we solved the delayed unit impulse signal and delayed unit step signal. Okay, so in the first video of the DTFT, we solved that problem, but now we are going to solve that problem using property in a single line. Okay, so what does that question means? So you see, obtain the DTFT of u of n minus k. Okay, so what is u of n minus k? First, u of n means, you know, unit step sequence. So u of n minus k means delayed unit step signal. Okay, so delayed unit step means this unit step signal, it starts at n equal to k to infinity only. The signal is having the amplitude 1, 1, 1. Okay, for n is less than k, the signal is having the amplitude 0. Okay, so this is the delayed unit step signal. Okay, so now we are going to obtain the DTFT of this unit step signal using property. Okay, so for that one, so in order to solve this one, so we are going to use the time shifting property. Okay, so the time shifting property already we studied in a continuous time Fourier transform, Laplace transform. Similarly, in the discrete time Fourier transform also there is a time shifting property is there. Okay, so according to the time shifting property of DTFT, if one signal x of n is having the DTFT is capital X of j omega, means the DTFT of x of n minus k. What is x of n minus k? Some delayed signal. The x of n delayed by some k amount, where k is the amount of shift. It may be 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, so the DTFT of the time delayed signal, the answer is the capital X of e power j omega, the original Fourier transform of x of n multiplied with the constant e power minus j omega k. Okay, where k is the amount of shift. This is the time shifting property. So using this time shifting property, we are going to solve this problem. So the given problem is a u of n minus k. So in the signal, which one is a base signal? Unit step signal. Okay, so first one, we know that the u of n sequence, okay, unit step sequence, the DTFT of the unit step sequence answer, you know. Okay, so in the previous problem we derived. So the answer for the u of n is 1 by 1 minus e power minus j omega. Okay, so you see, so already we derived the u of n problem. So the DTFT of the u of n is 1 by 1 minus e power minus j omega. Okay, and according to the time shifting property, our question is that find the DTFT of u of n minus k. So that's why the DTFT of u of n minus k is the x of e power j omega. So 1 by 1 minus e power minus j omega multiplied with e power minus j omega k. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, so if that is the question is that obtain the DTFT of u of n minus 2. So n minus 2 means in the place of k, that is the time shifting, the value is 2. Okay, so 2 is given means, so what is the DTFT of u of n minus 2? 1 by 1 minus e power minus j omega multiplied with e power minus j omega 2. Okay, so that is the answer. Okay, so using this simple step, we may solve this problem. Okay, so similar to that one, so the next one thing is, so we are going to find the DTFT of the time shifted impulse signal. Okay, so time shifted impulse signal. So you see this question, find the DTFT of x of n equal to del of n plus del of n minus 1. Okay, so this is a 2-mark question, December 2014 question, 2-mark question. So you see the given signal consisting of 2 terms. So what is the first signal? Unit impulse signal. What is the second one? It is a delayed unit impulse signal. Okay, this is the unit impulse, this is the delayed unit impulse. So according to the linearity property, so we are going to take a Fourier transform for the entire term. So what is the Fourier transform of x of n? It's a capital X of e power j omega. So which is equal to, it is the addition of Fourier transform of individual term. So Fourier transform of del of n plus Fourier transform of del of n minus 1. So already you know that the DTFT of the impulse sequence is 1. Okay, so already you're familiar. This is the first standard signal we discussed. Okay, the DTFT of unit impulse signal, the answer is 1. Okay, and what is the DTFT? That is DTFT, I am simply written as Fourier transform. Okay, so the Fourier transform of del of n minus 1, what is the answer? Okay, so in order to find out the Fourier transform of del of n minus 1, what is del of n minus 1? It is the delayed impulse signal. So in order to solve this answer, we have to use which property? The time shifting property of DTFT. So according to the time shifting property, just now we discussed. Okay, x of n minus k, the DTFT answer is that x of e power j minus j omega into e power minus j omega k. Okay, so here the amount of shift is 1. Okay, so what is the Fourier transform of del of n? 1. So 1 into e power minus j omega k. So here the k is 1. So e power minus j omega. So the answer is 1 plus e power minus j omega. Okay. So this is the answer for the DTFT of del of n plus del of n minus 1. Okay. So in a similar way, we have to solve these problems. Okay. So using time shifting property. So some 2 more problem it may come. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching my channel, and in the next video we are going to solve the properties of DTFT. Okay, so thank you.